You mentioned a very key word around optimization. And it just seems like as you're driving around that track and thinking about all the things you can do with this, your goal around using your mind and all of your mental abilities to really get that car around the track as fast as possible. Talk to us about how you're thinking about optimization, both in the car and then when you get back after a race and talk to your engineers.
Well, technology is great, it's fantastic, but it has to be used properly also. You can put a driver in the car, and if he's not at ease with the wheel, if he's not at ease with the procedure, it's the same technology, but used not in the same way, and it's not going to be as efficient. So it is important for us, as I said, to get used to that. There's a lot of work with the engineers. First, the engineers at the track to optimize the setup, to optimize the car performance for the race week, and they have lots of information to process, and unfortunately you don't always have the time to process everything because there's hundreds of sensors on the car and everything. And then once you get back at the factory, you go even deeper on that, they go deeper on that, you have a close relationship, and in the end it's technology is really important, but there's no but. It is essential, but it has to be, it has to be used properly. And you can, for example, the data, as in Formula One, the engineers can see everything we do, what type of brake pressure, what if you overlap with the throttle, the steering angle. They can see everything that you're doing. You can't, in Formula One, you can't lie and say, no, I wasn't off track. I just, no. They will see it. You go off track, you do something wrong. You'll be sure they'll see it.
So it's awesome. And I guess there's not only 100 sensors that are really, more automated, but you're probably the biggest sensor in the car, right?
Exactly. This is the way that engineers put it in the end, is that you have many sensors on the car that reads everything. But the number one sensor, the first one, is the driver. You really have to feel what the car does and try to give directions of work to the engineers. But definitely I can tell them, look, to go quicker, to gain this, we need to focus on that, and I need this to be better and to behave like that, and so they will work on it, look at the data, show them exactly what happens, so it's quite fascinating.